What's up, YouTube? My name is Jeff Lovecchio, founder of GMT, Give More Training, and retired professional hockey player. I'm gonna take you guys on a tour today of 3 of my most important gyms here in St. Louis, Missouri. We're starting with GMT Headquarters, GMT STP in St. Peters, where I partner with the St. Peters Hockey Club. This is my crown jewel. This is my baby. This is my Rob Dyrdek's fantasy factory for hockey players. My goal in building this was to have a one-stop shop off the ice for everything and anything elite players need for their summer development and their in-season development. We work with thousands of players across St. Louis at our different locations, and at this specific location is where the elite of the elite in St. Louis, from NHL superstars to 15-year-old AAA studs, come to train every single summer and get better. Let's take the tour. We've got 6 glute slides from my boy Pete Holman, one of my favorite tools for hockey players, 5 belt squats, 5 GHDs, 8 punching bags on the track mounts so we can roll them in and out. We love to use the punching bags in the off season with my guys for a fun way to get in cardio and also build young players' confidence in themselves should anything ever go down on the ice. Across the back, we've got 12 fan bikes as well as a ping pong table and a fully functioning golf simulator. Get off me. The back corner here, we've got 5 hammer strength grip machines. I have only seen these in one gym in my entire life. I ordered 5. They were like, who the hell is buying 5 of these? The answer is GMT, what's up? From there, we've got 12 sets of power block dumbbells. Some go up to 125, some go up to 100, and we've got 5 fully loaded GMBM racks, my own personal racks that you can buy from Surplus Strength. Each rack is identical, absolutely fully loaded to the tits. We've got 2 Anchor X models on the front of each post on each rack. This is one of the best gyms you can ever possibly find to train hockey players. We've got the massage guns, the foam rollers, the lacrosse balls, all of the warm-up and recovery tools you could possibly ever need over here. Tons of bands into our 6 Surplus Strength sleds with handles on both sides so we can efficiently train the amount of players that we do year in and year out. New this year is a library. This is something I'm really passionate about, something that helped me a ton throughout my hockey career. All of the ups and downs was training my mind. So I built the mindset library here in GMT Headquarters, where I've pooled the best books so far from NHL superstars, college coaches, college players. Young athletes have told me this book really helped me. I'm trying to load this thing with as many books as I possibly can to help my guys train their brain and their body in this gym. Really, really excited about what that space is gonna do for guys. And here's a player's lounge. Built this out to be a chill space after you train. Guys are not allowed to go in there until their session is over. We have Xbox, they can eat in there, they can hang out. It's just a space for them to be able to be in the facility, push each other, and another way to compete if they're playing video games or whatever the hell kids do these days. We've got a full kitchen here so the boys can bring food if they're coming from work or they've got to go to work after their session or whatever they have going on. We've got a full kitchen to make sure that they don't miss their meals. We just built out this recovery room with a state-of-the-art red light bed from Vital Red Lights. This thing is the top of the top, absolutely unbelievable to get this in here for the boys. We can use it to warm up or to recover, healing those cells at a mitochondrial level. We've got a custom-built sauna made by local St. Louis company, Enduring Woodcraft. They built this sauna partly in their facility at their warehouse and then finished the build-out in this room specifically for my guys, for the dimensions of the room. It's the most beautiful sauna I have ever seen, and the boys absolutely love it. We've got a state-of-the-art cold tub from the Cold Life in the men's shower. Boys loving it. What's really cool about this facility versus my others, I don't have room to have a skill or a shooting area. In this one, we have a massive shooting stick handling skill area. We've got 5 nets, 5 tarps in there at all times, so we can have a full team in there shooting if they're younger players, and in the off season, my guys get to use that whenever they want, 24/7. We've got a full video room here, whether it's for team video, individual video, or running some type of hockey camp, which we're gonna have a bunch of those here in the future, where we can do tons of video for our players to learn the game and increase their hockey IQ. This is the only gym space that I have where you have an actual dedicated lobby, so I wanted to make this a really cool space. During the season, when we train all of the young players, parents have to stay in the lobby. So I made sure to outfit the lobby with nice chairs. We've got a bar where parents can work work on their laptop. They can be doing work in here while their child is training. I put the bubble hockey in here from Super Checks, fully custom. What's really cool is we've seen tons of young players, NHL players, and parents in there playing at all times of the day. So that's been a super fun addition to the lobby. We also have my store where anybody can buy any GMT, Give More Training, or GMBM, Give More, Be More merch. We've got a TV for the parents and the kids to watch. We also have this really cool vending machine that one of my young players owns. He's a young entrepreneur, helping him learn what that looks like by having a little setup here that he can make some money and learn about business. So for me, that's really cool. I'm always trying to help my young players in the game of life and the game of hockey. And back in the corner, hidden away from everybody, is my office. I share this office with Coach Jackson. If we're not on the floor, we're probably back here. Now that you've seen the headquarters, let's head to one of my other facilities, GMT Chesterfield, where we work with over 1,000 players per year, as well as being the new home and new official training center for Maryville University NCAA D1 men's program. Let's go. And now we're in GMT Chesterfield. This is in the Maryville University Hockey Center. This was my first gym that I got in 2018, end of 2018, 2019. It looked completely different than this 3 or 4 years ago. It was red and green. After battling, working my way up for a long time, I was able to do exactly what I wanted in here, completely renovated it. I had these before the other gyms. We've got unbelievable equipment in here. Like, I built this with the goal that Maryville University was trying to go to NCAA Division I. So when I renovated this and I built it out, it was to make sure that I could service a full NCAA D1 team in here for the gym in their rink. So that's why I built it out the way I did. And then luckily got more opportunities to open up the other gyms. But this one is still my first. This one is still my baby. I absolutely love it. I picked out every single thing in here. And so we have 6 GMBM model surplus strength racks. Jason, the team at Surplus, do an unbelievable job at building out exactly what I want, exactly how I want it. So these are the first GMBM racks ever made that you can buy from Surplus Strength, fully loaded, or I can help you change it up. We've got so much equipment on each rack, again, to allow every player to be doing something while they're here in this gym, even though it's not that big. We've got 6 bikes, we've got 6 sleds, we've got 6 trap bars, we've got 12 sets of dumbbells here from Power Block, tons of kettlebells on each rack, 4 medicine balls on every rack, so much stuff in such a tiny little space. I think it's probably one of the most well-equipped gyms inside a rink in America. That's only 2,000 square feet or a little bit more. We work with so many youth players here during the season and also in the off season with my coach, Jake Hannabrink. One of my favorite spaces I've ever been in. This is my first one. This is my baby, and couldn't be more proud of what we're doing in here for all the kids in St. Louis. My goal moving forward is to have all of my gyms look like this one, with the black turf, everything matching. For me, every detail is important. Not only the looks, not only the function, how people feel when they come in my gyms, knowing that when you walk in the doors, it's a special space and you are going to get better no matter what day it is of the week, what day of the year, off season, in season. You walk in this space, you see these colors, you see our coaches, you see our logos, you know what you're going to get no matter what location in St. Louis you're at or outside of St. Louis soon. Now we're at my GMT Ice Zone location. So this gym, I partnered with the St. Louis Sting Central States organization. They lease out the whole back end here. This used to be the NHL St. Louis Blues practice facility. We redid it and renovated it 2 years ago, going on 3 years now. And this place was so gross when I got in here. It took so much work to get it to what it was for the first 2 years. And then I re-renovated it again this past summer. It took 6 weeks, was here all day, every day. I could not afford to pay painters to come in here. They wanted tens of thousands of dollars to do it. So I don't know how to paint. I figured it out, I did it myself. So I took 6 weeks, not all of it was painting, but the president of the organization, myself mainly, and then one of my coaches helped me a day or two over here as well. We had to paint it ourselves, figure it out, do a lot of the labor that I haven't had to do at other gyms, but I don't believe in excuses. We found a way, and I'm so freaking happy with how this renovation came out. I want to make special spaces for these young hockey players so that when they walk in, they take pride in the space, they take pride in their work ethic, and they come in here to get better. I think adding the lights here that the owner of this rink, Lloyd Ney, put in here for me, awesome. Thank you, Lloyd. Absolutely love you. Another thing that was really cool for me building this out, my father-in-law, Dan Miller, helped me. By help me, I mean he did it all. I decided what I wanted it to look like. We framed the mirrors on both sides. We took mirrors down over there to add the protective boards so that the sleds aren't gonna ruin the walls. Super simple thing that keeps gym walls safe and healthy, and you're not replacing drywall all the time. But Dan did such a cool job with the mirror outline, the framing of it. We put lights up. I just got to give a shout out to my father-in-law, Dan. Thank you. You are the man, dude. It set this space off big time, pairing the white against the blue. I always want to make spaces that players want to be in so that they consistently come, which means they're going to get results. And for an in-season gym, 2,000 square feet, I don't think we could have done anything better. So now you can see the differences across my locations here in St. Louis. We have 2 more that we run training out of, but those aren't strictly my gyms yet. Thank you so much for coming in and seeing how GMT is able to work with so many players to help them reach their goals. So you can see, guys, you don't need to have a massive space to make a functional training center. We have up to 20 players in this gym, and that's why I put this type of equipment in here at this level, at this volume, so no matter what, we can service an entire team of players. Sometimes you just have to get creative with your space and get creative with the layout. And don't forget to make the space fun. If kids want to be in here, they're gonna come more consistently, they're gonna get better results.